It's working. Nothing froze up this morning, at least. Except for CP and myself. It's currently 10 o'clock-ish, 10:15, 10:30, something like that. It is currently minus 26, feels like minus 34. There we go. Got our barn chores all done, kicked 2 cows and calves out. And there's still 2 in. Put a different set of hobbles on CP's Simmental heifer that I bought her. It's stupid, I don't get it. She'll move for the calf. She'll lick the calf every once in a while. But as soon as the calf goes to suck, she kicks at it. Unless you're standing there. If you're standing there, she won't kick at it. I just don't get it. We're 3 weeks in, and she's just being a complete biatch. Anyways, our red heifer, the calf is sucking on her and pounding away, so she's still in the barn. We're hoping she'll increase in her milk production. We're still supplementing the calf, but yeah, fun and games. Now to open up my stack, my cut feed pile, and take some feed out to me cows in the bush. Yesterday it was minus 48 all day with the wind, and we actually went out in the bush and we were cutting wood. We didn't cut a shitload of wood, but we did cut a little bit. Hydraulics are still kind of cold. I only fed 1 bale this morning so far. So, you see that pile of stuff right there. I figure since these goddamn deer want to eat my cut feed so bad, I put a little tiny bit of a pile there, and they can eat on that, and hopefully they won't bug the bales as much. They're going to bug the oat bales because they want the oat grain that's in there. But as far as chomping away at all the other bales, maybe I can save them somewhat. Anywho, I'll once I pull some of this stuff down and I get going, I'll bring you guys back when we get out to the pasture. Talk to you then. Alrighty guys, well, 2 bucket loads filled all 3 bunks. Somebody's got a sore foot. She's probably got a piece of shit wedged between her toes. But yeah, 2 bucket loads is all that I had to bring them. They're not that hungry. They're standing at the bunks and they're kind of eating, but not really eating. They're not going hog wild for anything today. I did have a cow when I came with the first bucket load out in the bush over there, but she was scratching on a tree, so that doesn't bother me. And friggin' deer. They're all through the bed pack area. You know, it doesn't bother me if they're out here. I just don't want them in my freaking yard. But there's no horns on nothing. So if there's any bucks, that means they shed the horns already. Oh, there we are. Oh, it's bouncy through here. Frozen turds. Anywho. Okay, I guess I can go home and see what kind of trouble we can get into there. Later. Alrighty guys, well, Big Blue is fixed again. Sorry I didn't video it, I was pissed off. I was pushing snow out back here. And then driving into a spot where it's basically it's a big ugly heavy snowbank that was made for, so when the guys came, excuse me, burping here. When the guys came and got the manure out, he ended up having to move some of the snow away, and he just kind of piled it. And when I hit that with Big Blue, the one pin that had broke on me once before, and I found an old used one. So right there's 3 pins in that plate. And the pin to the front, right on the end of my finger right there, you could just kind of make it out. That pin, the cap on the outside, when I hit that snowbank, that on that pin, the cap blew right off. And I'm like, for fuck's sakes. Like, I just can't win with that freaking loader. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I don't know if completely rebuilding every pinpoint, every bushing, every knuckle, so on and so forth, will rectify our problems. That goofy. She walked in over here, and she figured she had to walk through that friggin' 4 feet deep snow and over that big ugly snowbank to head back out. Anyway, so everybody says cows are stupid, and in general, I say they're not stupid. They're actually pretty smart, but sometimes they do stupid things. But then again, take a look at the world right now, and believe you me, there's a lot of stupid shit happening in this world right now. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The cap blew right off the end of that pin. The pin didn't break, but the cap blew off, so then nothing to hold the pin in place. Luckily, I save all of my friggin' broken pins. So the last time we actually broke a pin in half on the other side, I just cut the cap off of that one broken pin, welded it onto this pin, good to go. But had to friggin' put a new liner in the whip of the old MIG welder there, because I haven't put a liner in that welder. God, it's got to be 2, maybe 3 years since I put a liner in it. Anywho, finally got it fixed, had lunch, blah, 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 and now, because I know this loader is heavier, it's a little bit bigger, heavier, the numbers are bigger on it, so this loader seems to withstand those hard impacts a lot better than the other one. So, we'll work at pushing snow out here with Little Blue. He's got a smaller bucket, but maybe in time I can add to the bucket and make it bigger. So basically, yeah, you can see how deep that snow is there. And yeah, when I hit this hard packed snowbank right here, that guy, that's when the pin broke. Fun, fun, fun. Some bitch. So yeah, we're just gonna pile this snow farther back out here. So by being out here, it's gonna do two things for us. One, it's gonna act as a windbreak, and two, it's gonna act as a snow catch, so I don't get as much ground drifting snow inside our corral. Let's get after it. I ain't gonna get it done today, but if I play for an hour or two out here, you know, every chance I get, before long, it'll all be done. So we'll catch you guys later. Well, guys, we've got a stuck cow. BP, what the hell are you talking about? Well, like I said earlier, cows on average are actually pretty smart, but sometimes they do some pretty stupid things. And this girl decided she should walk right through that friggin' snowbank, which is halfway up a friggin' windbreak, which is 9 feet high. And she's just kind of hanging out. Help! So we gotta do some snow digging to get her out of there. Her front legs are friggin' buried in the snow. And I know she wouldn't lay down here on purpose. Falling belly deep. Got her up. Come on, 62, you know better. Get the hell out of here. Scram. She's gonna be somewhat surprised when I move this windbreak. I don't know if I'll actually be able to move the windbreak with this tractor. I got a bucket on with a straight edge, and that is narrow. I'll just get out and chase her out of there. Back in a bit, guys. Well, we're basically half done. And it's chore time, so I'll have to stop at this. But it's coming. A little bit each day that I get a chance, and before you know it, it'll all be cleaned up, and I can set the windbreaks and the whole corral up, and it'd be good to go. But yeah, tomorrow is February the 6th, I think. And the weather forecasters are calling for 10 to 20 centimeters of snow starting tonight. Yay! Just what we need, right? More snow. Fat cows. Anyway, as far as 62 goes there with that sore back leg, for anybody that raises cattle, when they've had them long enough, so like 62 there, we raised her as a calf, from a calf. Her mother is black brockle face, green ear tag 40. Her mother is just a workhorse, and if something is ailing her, she don't care. 62 on the other hand, she's like that little blonde-headed woman at the beach that has to go to the doctor because she broke a fingernail. So yeah, the slightest little ailment and she's, oh my God, I'm dying. So you get to know your animals after you've had them for a while is what I'm trying to say. And in her case, I don't know what's wrong with her. It's not foot rot. My guess is she pulled a muscle or something like that, or maybe chipped a toe on this hard icy ground. So yeah, that's my guess anyways. Okay, well, it looks like CP's at the barn starting chores, so I'll get over to the barn and help her finish up. Talk to you guys later. Well, good morning, everybody. She's I wouldn't say that it's sunny by any means, but it sure is white. We got a good couple inches of snow last night. Like, we don't really have snow banks. It's just everything is covered in snow. So yeah, just what we needed. Waste a lot more time and money on getting snow moved the hell out of the way. Whoopee! Let's get after it. Alrighty, so the cut feed that was down for those calves, it has a little bit of grain mixed in it. I scraped it all up because it had a bunch of snow in it, and I gave it down here to the bulls and these cull cows, and they'll clean it up. I have no worries about. But anyways, we'll finish scraping that feed alley out, and then we'll bring these guys fresh stuff. So realistically, when it comes to the cut feed, nothing gets wasted. Like, the calves, if they won't eat it no more, the cows will. So yeah, that's just the way we operate. Make use of everything we've got. So yeah, we'll get this snow cleaned out of here, and we'll get back to feeding some more feed. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, well, here's a good indication. There's virtually no wind, and with the snow we had, this sleigh is like 3.5 inches deep, and it's basically level full. So that tells you how much snow we got. And the wind is supposed to get up, if I didn't say it before, the wind is supposed to get up to like 50k tonight. So it's going to be a full blown out friggin' massive ugly storm. Everything's going to be socked right full. So I'm not doing a full blown out snow clearing today, because I know I'm going to be at it tomorrow at some point, or else Friday. I think today's Wednesday. I think Friday for sure. So fun, let's get her done. Holy crap guys, it's really snowing. Like, it's really snowing when you can't see out the windows of your vehicle for very far. I want to say about 200 yards. I'm just waiting for my windows to defrost actually a little bit more. But you see that? Like, yeah, it's really coming down. There, I opened the door. Those trees right there in the camera are only like 150 yards. Those ones farther out over there are about 200, maybe at the most 250 max. And there's no wind. It's just literally coming straight down. Look at the trees at the very tops. They're not moving. There is no wind. Just in that little time that I've been on the phone with you guys with the door open. See that? That's crazy. I can safely say, come tonight and tomorrow, just working at getting the old seat belters on here. Come tonight and tomorrow, if you gotta be someplace, get there now, because after tonight and tomorrow with 50, well, they're saying 55k wind gusts tomorrow. You ain't going nowhere tomorrow. Not with this light fluffy snow. It'll be complete whiteout. We'll be lucky to be able to even see my shop from my house. I'll have trouble walking to my barn to check on cows, to do chores, so on and so forth. So, because this is freaking, I haven't seen it snow like this in a long time. Long time. We had like 3.5 inches of snow before. We're getting it now. We're getting a lot more now. They did say 10 to 20 centimeters. 30 centimeters is 12 inches. So if we get 6 inches, that would be about 15 centimeters. We could hit that freaking 20 centimeter mark. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm driving to town. I gotta grab a couple things from in town here quick. When I say town, I'm talking town of Capel. And we'll be back home shortly, so talk to you all then. Well, I wasn't gonna give them a bale, but I was gonna fill them with cut feed, but because of the wind that we're supposed to get, same as those girls out there that were on cut feed, the feed alleys are clean right now outside of the snow that we got. The 1.5 or 2 inches of snow that we got since I cleaned them this morning. Anyway, now with the wind that we're supposed to get, I figured, nope, I'm gonna give them a bale. I could still feed them their grain in the fence line. It'll be on the ground. Chances are tomorrow morning it'll be so goddamn windy. They're full. It'll be so windy that and so full of snow I'll have to push snow in order to feed them grain. But anyways, yeah, that's trying to fork up cut feed, pull the friggin' snow bank out from on top of the cut feed so the calves can get to it and stuff like that. It's never fun. You know, they got second cut alfalfa. It's prime quality stuff. And we give them some grains, they'll be just fine for a day or two. So yeah. So now we'll get to work at feeding the cows out in the bush. We'll fill those bunks right friggin' full, because actually I didn't have to feed them today. There was so much in the bunks from yesterday that I did not have to feed them. Deer damage, deer damage, deer damage all around these bales. Deer damage. And how do you gauge how much damage you got? I have no fucking idea. I can safely say since in the last 2 weeks we've probably lost 2 bales worth of feed. rotten bastards. But anyway, we will grab a couple bales out of there and we'll haul some cut feed out to the cows, and yeah, fun. Let's get her done. Alrighty guys, well, those girls got filled right up. I moved 2 of the bunks to a slightly different location just to move that manure around a little more, and filled everything. Let them eat it down a little bit as I was going, and then topped them off some more. They got like 7 friggin' bucket loads. That's like 2.5 days worth of feeding damn near. So we don't theoretically even have to come out here tomorrow. I will, just to check on them, but I don't think I'll be feeding anything tomorrow. So now we gotta get home, do our choring at home. There really is nothing to feed outside of a couple cows inside the barn. So let's get after it. This is preparing for what I am suspecting is going to be one nasty mother of a day. Mother Nature can take a chill pill. Talk to you guys later. Well, one little guy figured it out. I brought another gate in over here just to make that pen a little bigger. That one over there, he hasn't figured it out yet. And you get a couple of them in there. They're growing good. I'll give them that much. That's Mum right behind them. That's a heifer. This is a steer / bull. But you get a couple of them in there and they'll show the rest of them how to get in and out of there. That's the idea. Are you girls? Anyway, later.